welcome on board the management of GHCL as well. We have R S Jalan, the MD, with us. Hi, Mr. Jalan. Good to have you on the show. Tell us about your top line and margins. What is it that you hope to scale it up to for FY25?
Thank you. If you look at our performance in this quarter, this has been exceptionally well as compared to the March quarter. And this is primarily because of, in spite of that, the market of soda ash is at this point of a time under pressure. But because of our cost efficiency and our cost control, we have been able to give approximately around 17% EBITDA growth is there, and margin has gone up by 4%. Going forward, we believe that the market at this point of a time is going to take a little more, maybe a few quarters more on the recovery path of the pricing. But we will continue to make our journey on the growth of the volume growth, and that primarily this growth will come in from sodium bicarbonate, where we are seeing almost around 25-30% of the growth in this year. Along with that, we will be getting next year of vacuum salt as well as the bromine. And these are going to give us a next year a flip into our top line as well as in the bottom line.
Right. What about imports of soda ash in India? And what kind of pricing pressure are you witnessing right now?
Soda ash import has been in India has been very significantly higher. However, because of the supply chain disturbance which is happening this quarter, the import was a little on the lower side. And the prices, I would say, is more on a stabilized at this point of a time, and it is almost like matching with the domestic pricing.
Outlook when it comes to the overall market demand for soda ash in the country. Tell us a little bit more about which end users you believe are going to drive demand going forward.
As you rightly said, one of the biggest growth of the soda ash demand in India will be the solar glass. As you know that a lot of new capacity is coming in, and in the recent budget, the government has imposed a 10% duty on the solar glass, which was earlier been withdrawn from 1st of October. And that will lead to kind of a significant capacity expansion into the solar glass in India, and that will lead. Along with that, of course, your detergent as well as the normal glass, your flat and your container glass, that will also give a growth. So we are seeing a reasonable breakout into the growth next year.
What are your plans to diversify your portfolio with other chemicals to reduce the dependence on soda ash?
No, as you rightly said, there are a couple of things which we have already started. One, like I said, vacuum salt, and the current capacity, we are adding, which will come into stream next year. Bromine is another chemical which we have done. And also, we have recently been, frankly, yesterday only we got a big chunk of land from the government where our footprint on the bromine as well as the bromine derivative will be the journey going forward. So we are now capital allocation wise, we are more focusing on the growth side. And in the next few years, you will see a good growth into our product basket as well as into the volume growth.
Right. Could you also give us some more details on the progress that you're expecting in terms of timelines for your large-scale greenfield soda ash plant as well as the upcoming vacuum salt and bromine projects?
Yeah, vacuum salt and bromine, as I said, next year is both of them will be on stream, maybe June and September. One will be in June and one will be in September. The greenfield project is progressing. Of course, it is a little on the slower speed now, but fortunately, we have got a couple of approvals, and the government land has already been allotted to us. Except and environmental clearance is also on the very close approval process. So hopefully, in next few months, we will be able to start the project there, and that after that, it will take around 3 years' time to complete the project.
Thank you so much for joining in. Good to have you on board, sharing with us your growth outlook and what really has been, some of the key drivers in the quarter gone by.